Sustainability is not just a fad. Case in point, this was the first year Modex had an entire theater dedicated to sustainability-specific topics. As more and more companies prioritize it, green initiatives will become non-negotiable. For many, they already are. We recently asked a few industry experts to comment on specific sustainability goals their customers are setting for their warehouse and transportation operations. Here's what they had to say.
So I think everybody knows that as a public company in Q1 of 2025, you have to actually report on your ESG, and 74% of a company's ESG comes from supply chain. So it might be upstream and downstream. So what we're seeing right now is almost all of our customers are establishing a baseline to see exactly where they're at. Now, we have been blessed with about 6 or 7 of our customers that are building new facilities, and we've partnered with an organization to actually get carbon credits by using a different concrete mix for their floor that is allowing them to gain those credits. So right now, I think that's our probably number one. Obviously, the batteries on the forklifts is number 2. And then we partnered with Guide Lighting to really help all of the new facilities that we're building. So lighting, fork trucks, and concrete.
This is a big topic and is at the core of the Miebach culture. We actually have a global sustainability COE that is working across our 3 practice lines on best practice, standards, lessons learned, devoted solely to sustainability. I think when we get to the warehouse, there's quite a few things. One is your lighting, right? Do you use an LED lighting? Are you having switches that way it's going on or off? What temperature controlled? Are you building? A lot of people are moving to smart homes, smart warehouses. Another big piece of the puzzle is, as you're introducing automation, there's a lot that can be done with energy recapture as you're braking certain cranes and things. So recapturing that energy, able to reuse it rather than, think of it like your hybrid car. When you brake, you see that benefit on the battery charge, similar towards, cranes for ASRSs and things along those lines. Another big piece is packaging. How much carton are you dealing with? How much of it gets thrown away? It's only used once. One thing on the outbound side is to use certain machines that will pack out the box, so that way it perfectly fits the units that's in it. There's a money benefit here of not shipping air, but also you are going to use substantially less corrugate on average for each outbound order out. But also look at, if you're using corrugate, in a production / warehousing environment, all that dust, all that corrugate that you're throwing away, hey, can we go to plastic totes? Can we look at plastic pallets, right? And introducing things that are reusable. Now, plastics are still an oil-based product, and we can have that discussion, but I think the overall mandate is, how are we driving down waste? Can we get our facility to net zero? Those are the types of things that I think are not that far off. But in addition, you can start looking at, solar panels, right? Warehouses a lot of times are, 1.1 million square feet. What's on the top there, right? Are you in California? You're in Arizona? A lot of sunlight there, how to use that from an energy standpoint. So there's a ton of things that can be done. I think the industry as a whole can get better at this. And sometimes, it might not be the most economically feasible option to make some of these sustainable decisions. But again, let's project this out 10 years. Look at the trend lines and where things are going. It's raising its level of visibility day in and day out.